That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
Yeah,
you want one quick question?
we can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Top of the day. Top of the day to everybody. My name is Rashad Milligan. If you are new to the channel, this is the Real to 5K. So I took a break yesterday. I didn't end up coming on yesterday because it wasn't on purpose. I was waiting until nighttime for all the news to come in before I, posted something, and then news happens for the rest of the day. So I waited till nighttime. I watched the Hawks game, Hawks and Milwaukee Bucks. And then I thought I was about to go live. I plugged up my stuff. I'm listening to Cleopatra do a little DJ sets on YouTube and stuff like that. I'm about to go live. I realized as I'm scrolling on my phone, it's the State of the Union joint. Trump got to talk. So I said, okay, I can't go live at the same time as that. I need to watch that. I need to know what's kind of going or whatever. So I'm halfway tapped in. And I think the first red flag of the night was Jasmine Crockett, bro. When Jasmine Crockett came on social media and posted the Not Like Us Super Bowl trend, I said, what are we doing? I said, what are we doing, man? See, this is I feel like it's one of the biggest problems that we are seeing on the left with liberals and democratic culture of just like their need and want to kind of prove that they are down with the quote unquote culture. And it's like, why? And I understand that, we're all human. And Jasmine Crockett takes her job extremely seriously. She can read somebody like the back of their hand and the snap of a second. You know what I'm saying? She was just on Breakfast Club and gave a wonderful interview for like, an hour or over an hour with just straight facts back to back to back. She like she said before the thing when she was like, grow a backbone, grow a spine, and stop being Putin's, you know what I'm saying? All of those things. She always stood on business, you know what I'm saying? She always stands on business and does what, you know what I'm saying? She does a good job with her job. That, I don't know how effective or what that did, bro, other than people repost it and reshare it to show respectfully, just keeping it 100%, how goofy you look. Because what is going on? This is an extremely important time, right? In American history, right? We're a month and a half into Trump's second term. The people who are really rocking with Trump and the people that, blind, whatever you want to say, blind loyalists, everything like that, they're loving how fast he's working, how fast he's doing stuff that he said he was going to do on the campaign trail and everything like that. There's people on the other side who are against Trump, right? Who are like, this is scary. This is scary. He's just approving everything. Elon Musk is like co-president. What is going on? Like, so it's two sides of people here, and it's just a very pivotal moment right now in American culture. That being said, he's giving his first kind of State of the Union address, everything like that. Some people say, I'm against Trump. I'm they did the whole thing where they were like, we're going to protest by wearing pink, the women of Congress and stuff like that, against Trump and things of that sort. Like, that was the whole thing, right? So now you come in, and I think you wore pink as well. So salute, everything like that. You said what you need to say with the dude that does the little Subway videos, what's your take and stuff like that. And that went well. I felt like that could have been your provocative social media viral moment for the night. You didn't need to dance to Kendrick Lamar. Not like, what is we doing? What are we doing here? It's certain jobs and certain moments where you need to be serious, bro. And that's one of them jobs. Like, I'm sorry, yes, I know you are a human. I know you are a person. Hold on, I'm trying to get this thing right. I keep going. Every time I try to shift it, I keep shifting it further and further away. You are a person. You have fun. All of these things. You notice the trends. I get it. You want to show some of that personality, do your job. I am probably the spokesperson of being goofy on the job. At the same time, my job is a little more lighthearted than Congressperson of the United States of America. So it's like it's a time and place for everything. I don't think that was the time for that. And then y'all didn't do it right. That was another thing. Like if y'all did the whole thing right, then I would have been like, okay, yeah, well, it's kind of roastable, but I'll let it slide. At least they killed it. Y'all didn't even do the dance right. It's supposed to be, well, I'm tripping, I'm sliding. Now every hit before he goes into the song is a one thing, and it's just from Kendrick. The backup dancers is standing still, and I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back light, and then Kendrick takes his first step. Must have done a beat. For the first 4 count is just Kendrick moving. Must have done a beat, bro. He rap, brother. He a freak though, right? And then, man, down that's when the backup dancers come in. What y'all did was all 3 of y'all started going off top. I said, hold on, what's going on, man? What's going on? What we doing? So that was the first red flag of the night. Second red flag of the night was the actual speech. So, Trump, I think as both sides do at this time of year when they come up there, they say whatever they want to make their administration look as good as possible, right? So they say whatever they want to make the administration good as possible. The people in the opposition, usually, a lot of times, historically, they might boo or something like that. This time, I think probably Marjorie Taylor Greene, she might have been the first person that I know that just start yelling and interrupting the speech or whatever and stuff like that. She was doing that with Biden a lot, but she was never, escorted out the room. This time, Al Green, Joker get up there, he say, bro, you lying, you cap. When he's talking about Medicaid, everything like that, bro gets kicked out. So he gets kicked out, everything like that. They cheering him out as he gets kicked out. He speaks to the press. He said what he said was, we're the richest country in the world, and most of our citizens, or too many of our citizens, don't even have access to basic health care. And he said that's wrong. We definitely need to fix that. We need to focus on that. And that's what I was telling him. I was like, shoot, I ain't got no problem with what he had to say. He said, and I'll take whatever repercussions or punishments that I need for that. But I feel like I got my point across. I didn't even hear what the representative was saying on the broadcast. You couldn't even hear it. I had to hear the explanation outside with the press to even know what the Joker said. So there's that. Like I said, even though I didn't like the Not Like Us, I did like Jasmine Crockett telling Trump to grow a spine and stop being Putin's HOE. She does represent Texas and stuff like that, and that's just very, very Houston, Texas like, and things of that sort. So I did enjoy that moment as well. But Trump, it was a lot of propaganda. I think with any political event on any side, a lot of propaganda, a lot of things to make him look like a good guy, naming bills after people, and he was talking about woke, right? And he said, we're going to get woke out of the educational system. We're getting woke out. And so-and-so is going to help us with that. I don't know if the person that he shouted out was black, but he was like, and trust me, they're not woke. And that's a good thing. They're not woke. I'm just like, what does that mean? Like, what does it look like to get woke out of the educational system? He said, we're not going to have activists. We're going to have fighters. Like, what does that mean? And when did it become a bad thing to be an activist? Weren't you just giving statues to activists, to black activists on Black History Month Day at the White House, right? The Black History. Oh man, Kobe Bryant, who didn't like you. And so we're gonna give him statues. Martin Luther King Day. Oh, Martin Luther King Day, Martin Luther King, great man, this and that. These are activists. Hello. He said we're gonna get woke and activism out of the educational system, which is a good thing. And I'm just confused. I'm like, what does that mean? I hear the term woke all the time. Woke. What do you mean when you say that? What was woke in the educational system before? Was it the whole semester that you take to? I was in grade school once upon a, believe it or not. Was it the entire mostly semester you do to speak on slavery and the Atlantic slave trade? Is that the woke? Is it the 1 month that you talk about MLK and Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton, and then you move on? Is it what is woke look like in the educational system? Because most of the stuff I learned about Black history, I learned outside of the classroom from my father, and my dad. He used to run the Black History Month little program at church, and so it's like I learned more from there. I learned about the truth of Christopher from my dad, because we got Columbus Day off as a kids. Like, I don't know if they still get Columbus Day off now, but we used to get it off back then. And he was telling me like the real story behind Christopher Columbus. I'm in first grade. My dad is telling me this stuff, bro. Like, I didn't learn no stuff about Black history in grade school. When I took the African American studies in college, I learned some stuff about it. But it's like, so what is the wokeness in the curriculum? I don't understand. I feel like, if anything, Black people's history is, buried more than it should be. So it's like the fact that they trying to take away what already exists is crazy to me. If that's what woke means. Once again, like I said, I don't know what woke, like, what does woke look like in a curriculum? And why is it so bad to have activists involved with education? What is so bad about activists? Don't we have holidays for them that you say, oh, so and so is a great person, great man? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. I feel like this might sound extreme, but isn't being against activism being against the First Amendment? I don't know. It doesn't seem very American to me. And then he honors he honors the mother who lost her daughter to being unalived by an alleged illegal immigrant and stuff like that. So, I think he said he's gonna like name the bill after her and stuff like that, and honored her. And then he propped up the kid DJ Daniel, the kid cop out in Texas. Now, I know the Joker from a different thing. There was an old video of him on social media getting roasted because he's a kid cop. You know what I'm saying? So they was just like, boy, who you about to arrest? Boy, you ain't about to do nothing. Boy, I did it. I ain't gonna lie, it was a pretty funny video. But it came out that he was a kind of a kid that was having his wish done and stuff like that, because he had brain cancer and they only gave him 6 months to live at the time. That was 6 years ago. So blessings to DJ for still living and stuff like that. But,
12. Oh, baby, you can't arrest me. You too cocky.
See, all right, so here's the thing. It's like context matters. And the Black community, bro, a lot of folks, like, the cops is just like, it's just like folks roast the cops, bro. Black folks roast the cops. And the good community cops or the community cops that try to get implemented with the community to kind of save themselves or whatever, and let them know, like, try to change the perspective of cops that's on cops and the stigma that's on cops and their relationship with the Black community. Them cops, they go right back at you. Like, I'm from Atlanta. So it's like in the city in Atlanta, like, the cops, they come around, I'm saying, everything like that around, whatever the case might be, corner store, whatever, gas station, whatever. They come out, they talking just like any other member of the community. They like, oh, what going, boy? Ain't nothing to it. Someone make a joke about cops. Here you go. They will bark back. Like, it's literally in Atlanta. The folks roast the cops and the cops roast back. And that's like how they really bond. I'm not even lying to you. It sounds crazy. That is how it is in Atlanta with the cops, bro. Now, you go outside Atlanta, you go to Cobb, you go to Douglas County, it ain't the same thing. But that's how it is in the city, bro. And that's just the culture. It's like, that's just Black people's relationship with the cops. Like, you guys obviously know the history and stuff, everything like that between Black people and cops. So it's like, when cops come around, they just kind of stand posted. you're gonna get roasted. More than likely, like folks is gonna say something, especially if you look 13 years as this young man did. So, anyways, that was my introduction to DJ Daniel. And I thought it was interesting for him to still be like so invested in but being a cop and wanting to be a cop even after that experience. Like he really wants to be a cop. So hey, more power to you, my brother, everything like that. And I'm glad you're still here. The thing is, after Trump had him lifted up and everything like that, his dad lifted him up and they honored him during the address and he got a standing ovation. Some people had a problem that Clay Travis in particular had a problem that the Democrats didn't stand for the boy. Right after that, Trump talks about cutting a program that is cutting down on funding for cancer research and, just cancer patients. And it's like, oh, the irony is crazy. So it's like, the whole thing was like, oh, look at this good thing I'm doing. And then telling the truth of like, I'm cutting money from this to do this. I'm cutting money from that to do this. He said, we're going to end the Ukrainian-Russian war. And he says, that's good news to everybody except for Pocahontas. And it's like, he's got nicknames for, you know what I'm saying? For, who is it? Elizabeth Warren, right? Elizabeth Warren and stuff. And it's crazy. It's crazy. It's a lot going on. So anyways, that ends at 10 local time over here, 11 p.m. Eastern time.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but.
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon, you want one quick question? We can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.